Welcome to 60 Seconds Civics. We're joined today by a special guest, Hernandez Stroud, who serves as counsel for the Justice Program of the Brennan Center for Justice at the NYU School of Law. Hernandez, how did the Supreme Court's 1954 and 1955 decisions in Brown v. Board of Education change American society?
By the early 1950s, segregation as a legal doctrine was in tatters by the war, ripped in many places as well where the Supreme Court had taken shots at it. White primaries and white covenants were both banished, and some higher education institutions had been forced to open their doors to Black people. But the court hadn't touched the segregation of school children by race. White Southerners assumed that if Black and white children went to school in the same buildings, they'd get to know each other, they'd get to date each other, and they'd get to marry each other. The South was afraid of miscegenation, or mixed-race marriages, cohabitation, or sexual intercourse. But that all changed in 1954, when Thurgood Marshall, then a lawyer for the NAACP, challenged the separate but equal doctrine. The lawyer on the other side, John W. Davis, asserted that separate wasn't necessarily unequal, that Black citizens should be happy with having their own schools and the status quo. States, after all, he said, had the right to educate their children as they saw fit. Writing for a unanimous court, Chief Justice Warren said separate but equal has no place. Separate, racially identifiable educational facilities by law are inherently unequal and thus deprive the plaintiffs of equal protection under the law. The reign of Jim Crow, at least constitutionally speaking, is no more. The next year, in 1955, the Supreme Court handed down Brown against Board of Education 2, which defined how schools should be desegregated. And there, the court said it was up to lower courts to determine whether the actions of school authorities constitute good faith in desegregation.
Thank you very much, Hernandez. This has been 60 Seconds Civics, a podcast of the Center for Civic Education.